A little less than 2 hours from now, Indonesians will head to the polls for parliamentary elections, the nation's first truly democratic elections in 44 years. CNN Jakarta Bureau Chief Maria Ressa looks at the choices.
This generation of Indonesians has never seen anything like it, a parade of 48 political parties in a country which until last year had only 3. Under Suharto's 32-year rule, elections here were a highly controlled exercise, the results known before campaigns even began. Now a dramatic break from the past, because in this election, no one knows who will win, and the mood is euphoric. It's an emotional overflow, says this man. For so long we couldn't speak up. Now we're like animals let out of the cage. On Monday, 130 million voters will choose 462 members of a new parliament. Add to that 38 military seats. That 500-member body will be joined by 200 other regional and local representatives to form the People's Consultative Assembly, Indonesia's highest legislative body tasked with selecting the country's next president. With so many choices, Indonesians are starting young. Long live PDIP, yells this boy. Members of PDIP, the Indonesian Democratic Party in struggle, outnumbered its opponents during the campaigns. Most analysts agree PDIP's leader, Megawati Soekarno-Putri, is the most popular politician in Indonesia today. Catapulted to fame 3 years ago when Suharto pushed her out as leader of one of the 3 parties. She fought back, and that captured the imagination of millions of Indonesians. I like her struggle, says the supporter. I sympathize with her, says another.
I want to encourage our people, to educate our people to have the courage to understand and fight for their rights.
The PDIP's main rival is the ruling party Golkar, which has never lost an election. Critics say that's because past elections were rigged, tainted by vote buying and coercion. But Golkar says that is history.
This is the new Golkar, which is correcting the mistakes of the past. Is there anyone who's never made a mistake? We admit we were wrong.
Few are listening, at least in Jakarta, where Golkar supporters are ridiculed, its cars attacked. Here, Golkar's float says, "Don't forget." They meant to vote Golkar, but this crowd showed it couldn't forget Golkar kept Suharto in power for decades. When the float passed by, crowds hissed, one man waving money, old tactics now ridiculed. On Friday, during Golkar's rally, flags were torn, a motorcycle torched, warning shots fired. But the mood is different in the countryside. Many of these workers say they have always voted Golkar and are now confused by their choices. 39-year-old Kaya says she may vote for Golkar again. Life under Suharto was better, she says. At least I could afford the price of rice. Kaya may not be alone. 65% of Indonesian voters are less educated, rural residents.
Polls open in a little less than 2 hours. It's a little before dawn here now. This election, however, is only the first step in Indonesia's transition to democracy. With 48 political parties, it becomes virtually impossible for any one party to get a majority of the seats. That means a period of relative uncertainty and coalition building until a new president is chosen later this year. This is Maria Ressa reporting live from Jakarta. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Maria. Still ahead on Worldview, a hard-fought battle on clay. You can call him Grand Slam Andre from now on. We'll have the details after the break.
Unleash power, sell more per hour, get business going, keep it